How to respond to the current generation's absorption of news and reshape how credibility is visually represented. Part 1. Social media and the news. Social media is the channel of choice for news absorption of the goldfish generation. What is the goldfish generation? The generation of people who grew up with smartphones and other digital technology, with the implication that it results in a short attention span and poor memory. TikTok has become the fastest growing news source among UK adults, with a significant number turning to fellow TikTokers rather than conventional news organizations for their updates. Ofcom's report reveals that Instagram has surpassed BBC as the preferred news source for 12 to 15-year-olds, closely followed by TikTok and YouTube. As a member of the goldfish generation, I acknowledge using social media for news due to its accessibility and digestibility. However, I'm aware of its lack of reliability, as user-generated content isn't fact-checked and algorithms create echo chambers. While traditional media like newspapers are more reliable, their limited interactivity, establishment image, and cost make them less appealing to the goldfish generation. This is where the Goldfish Times comes in. The Goldfish Times fills the gap by merging the credibility of traditional news media with the captivating and user-friendly visual design found in social media platforms. Part 2. Studio work. According to McLuhan's Medium over Massage, how we send and receive information is more important than the information itself. The form of a medium embeds itself in the message, creating a symbiotic relationship in which the medium influences how the message is perceived. My 100 Iterations project looked at how to transfer content, in this case, text from the biography of Elon Musk, into 100 different formats and how that affected the message. From a text message, to an academic text, to a meme, to lyrics, to news sources and finally to a publication. I was interested in how one medium such as the academic text seemed more credible than the meme, feeding into our preconditioned biases. Jack Halberstam introduces Low Theory to challenge traditional notions of success and failure. It promotes creative thinking and alternative perspectives by exploring unconventional archives and unexpected elements in popular culture. This raises the question of whether TikTok, a low-theory medium, can offer insights as valuable as high-theory sources like BBC News. The Goldfish Times aim to blend social media design with a high-theory print format. Starting with the Financial Times layout, I started changing small things like the font and headlines. I then started to deconstruct it further and ended up with the First Iterations. Highlighting text allows for easy and concise reading. Text segmentation helps break down the content, making it more digestible, including pop culture references like memes to create engagement and humor. In Post-Digital Print, a future scenario, Ludovico discusses the advantages of print and digital media. Traditional print publishing is emphasizing its value as physical objects, contrasting the disposable nature of online content. By presenting news in print, it captures attention and encourages meaningful longer interaction. After doing the First Iterations, I realized my line of inquiry had shifted. How to respond to the goldfish generation's absorption of news and reshape how information is visually represented to keep engagement. I was now interested in how to capture and keep the goldfish's attention. During the second round, the Goldfish Times underwent further refinement. Although still a work in progress, I began considering the underlying intentions of my design choices, opting for an all-green newspaper, as green aids concentration, efficiency, and focus. During my exploration, I discovered the concept of attention snacking, which suggests that distractions can actually enhance creativity. With this in mind, I implemented a concise 10-second reads section to cater to this idea of quick distractions. I continued with segmenting the text. I referenced GCSE study books and children's news to see how they keep children engaged. In the quick highlights section, my intention was to include familiar design formats that would serve as recognizable cues, encouraging reader interaction and engagement. Nir Eyal's Hooked book outlines the hook model for building habit-forming products. The investment phase, which prompts user engagement, inspired the inclusion of a think tank to divert attention from social media by encouraging interaction and reflection. I started this project looking at how to get the goldfish generation credible news. Along the way, I realized the negative impact of social media on our attention spans. To enhance accessibility, traditional news sources must adapt their design to cater to our diminished attention and engagement levels. Thank you for listening. Peace out.